Okay, I'll take a look at that in one moment. I'm live here on that opening bell with 68 handles down, 14 handles on the NASDAQ 100, 18 handles. This is what we had talked about as far as bull price exhaustion levels that have to pull back to their major support levels within bull rally reversal price action reversal structures is that you're not going to see heavy volume selling within the today's price ranges that set up, as was featured in pre-market futures, is that equities will follow the lower end of their consolidation levels once they find their intraday price support levels within your application. You'll see this become very true. Now, they're going to have a tighter range because remember, the big bulls, there's bulls out here, but there's not a lot of them. So your selling pressures are not going to be real hard. You can see that bull rallies will have to have pullbacks, that the majority of the earnings season has taken its role. What is the catalyst of the European news? What are all the things that the SMF MMT structure talks about and the various worldwide economic and the global picture from domestic here abroad to worldwide? We're there, we're everywhere as to how the worldwide TARP and people printing money and Federal Reserves is acting in a high capacity level. Therefore, this is that bull exhaustion 4-minute opening bell. It's not a capitulation, it's simply a bull pullback to where stocks are going to find their support levels within their broader ranges. Okay? So that lower support range is where you want to be buying on your support levels. And you can call those trades out to me and we'll revisit this opening bell on a Monday morning, right? 2/27/2012. Now, because it is at the end of the month, where is that bull that's supposed to be buying and adding to their underperforming portfolios because they have not been part of this bull run? They still remain sitting on the sideline as always. So one of the thing about bull exhaustion price reversals in level stage one level is that you have that certain group of people that have been left out of the rally. When you do get the bull pullback, as you see it increasing on the opening bell, is that we will put a bottom in this opening bell. This opening bell has been in play for 5 minutes live here at SMF MMT Trading and Educational Services. Fully in swing right now before our eyes. And how much uh, level do you have to go through? So if I'm down a half a delta or 3/8 and I'm finding support in my platform, then I know when I come down, we're going to look and see how things set up in equities. Google, the Apples, Priceline earnings, 5.95, $4 reversal. Netflix, hey, we're all over this short once again. So we'll revisit. Right now it is 6:36 a.m., 6 minutes into the opening bell with the Dow, NASDAQ 100, NASDAQ Comp, and S&P 500 at their lower support levels on this 6-minute opening bell, 2/27/2012. Now, MMTs, let's get ready and find the support levels, and we'll start making our transactions accordingly for the day. Once again, the opening bell. Testing, Sears Holding has a reversal. Sears Holdings has a reversal. Long list. Here we go with this wonderful CMG on the opening bell. Got up to 387, has dropped down finally, narrow range. It's $1 down. But you can see where the support levels were today on it. You can see the ranges here, so we're featuring that one there. We're also going to feature some other stocks that are reversing. The Apple trade has come up in its first hour. Great move off of that bottom here on the Apple trade. Exceptionally good. And now it hit that major resistance level from its original reversal level that we shorted down. And get long at support and short at resistance. That's Apple. Another one that we're going to feature is the Google trade on the opening hourly bell. We have a very good run off of the bottom of support right here on the Google trade. And I'm going to show it again. Excuse me. Google was one that hit that support. It has a hard time breaking below it. The contracts of the 605 are narrow range, just so people know. Let me go back to the Google 3-minute. Here is the actual low and the high. There's your left elbow, bull gap down to support level, back to a resistance. These are the current hourly and 10-minute opening bell ranges. Short and then going long off support. Long off support levels. How do I buy at support levels? And why is support level so rewarding? The Amazon trade, which I will feature, has come off of its bottoms down here. Once again, buying at support, selling into resistance. Nice little move. Remember, every one of these left elbow gap downs as support levels for today are all burning their courses right over here. Right in here. Support and resistance levels. So there's featuring Amazon on that opening hourly bell. Another one was, once again, how the Netflix trade came down, makes that left elbow, gaps up, pulls back, runs to resistance. Short is in play. We have people short that move as they should be, and hopefully, you can get weighted 500 shares intraday and this half bar of support. That's the Netflix short update. Going long at support, selling short into resistance intraday really does you well. That's some of the highlights of long trades, short trades. One of the other ones that we're going to cover is this Buffalo Wild Wings chart. Is that we got short 1,000 shares, and I gave that limit. It was time to get long off of the bottom, go up to the top. My short was 85.90, but going long at support and selling in resistance and staying short. We added 1,000 shares short when we were coming out, and the long side was $2, and the short side is coming back down. Once again, every single bull run that has that left elbow gap down likes to make that first bottom because they're in their bull. They come up, they'll hit those resistance. So you go long at support, selling short into resistance, and we're going to hold that 1,000 shares short overnight until we get more of a range over the next couple of weeks on BWLD. As far as the price line trade goes, you can see the high reversal here. You can see the low at support and that teeny rapid advancement. Nobody would not want to buy that. I mean, that there thing turned immediately, got support at the lower end of the bar, and then is range bound to a lower high. They're all not at the high, but they're reversing from support to resistance levels at lower high levels is what's going on. That's price line, 3-minute chart. What else do we have in here? We've got MasterCard on the opening bell. This is 1 hour into the opening bell, but look at here. Comes right up here to 418. We were featuring it over the weekend. You can once again, in bull runs, those left elbows come right up and then they reverse. That's what's great about buying at that support, running them back. This is a price channel range. That's called a gap open down price channel ranges in all of the stocks that we're making markets on. Panera Bread, once again, it finally got up here, but once again, left elbow, support. What a nice trade. 150 to 152. Everything in the broader market in the higher beta have been doing exactly as we planned, and everything we trained for, buy that support long and sell into that resistance. Panera, buy long, selling into resistance up here. How to sell short at the high, how to buy long at bottom support levels. We're going to conclude that it is an hour and 15 minutes, and we're coming right back up here. And these are the put options I sold up toward the high, and I've got bids out here at $6.80, and they were given on that 525. They were given a long time ago, long before the price would ever get there, based on that stock coming up and then putting in a reversal. Watch the Apple trade and watch the lower end of the gift. They were $11.75. I sold them up there. Now I'm going to buy them down here cheap again. The close was $7.40. I'm out there at $6.70. Yeah, I know how to get the wholesale entry.